Okay, guys, so in today's video, we're going to talk about Aurora Cannabis again. So the stock was up 25% in today's trading session. As you take a look at the 5-day chart here, we've seen a lot of upward buying pressure, and it looked like a few people took profits with good support at around $12. And now we're back up at around $16, $15 to $16 range. And most of that is because Aurora Cannabis just had a huge acquisition that will add an immense amount of long-term value to the company, but most importantly, allow them to kind of enter the US CBD product market. And why this is so important is because obviously you have lots of medicinal and recreational cannabis users out there, but I think me personally, I'm more interested in the CBD oil products because if you guys don't know much about CBD oil, it's basically like similar properties to coconut oil and things like that. It's antibacterial, antiviral, and has a lot of health benefits. And a lot of people use these products, so if they're not into actually consuming cannabis, something like traditionally, they use these products to make them feel more relaxed, and it doesn't give you the same high effect. So, guys, let's actually talk a little bit more about this acquisition as we go into the press release. So, as you can see here, I'm on an Aurora Cannabis Investor Relations. So it says Aurora Cannabis to strategically enter the United States with acquisition of Reliva, a market-leading mass retail CBD platform. So basically, this is an all-share transaction. Reliva is profitable. It adds a strategic entry to the U.S. that is aligned to Aurora's business transformation plan. Also adds an executive, Miguel Martin, onto the team. He has over 25 years of experience in sales. And then also it gives Aurora access to their product line, which is already sold in over 20,000 US locations, guys. So they basically acquired this company for about $40 million in Aurora shares, guys. The company currently has no debt, and it just seems like a really seamless transaction. I really like what's going on with Aurora ever since February, ever since Terry Booth, the founder, stepped down. It just seems like things are going like completely opposite direction for Aurora, and I'm just so excited what we're going to see in the second half of the year. But I want to just read a little bit more about this guy's press release and actually take you to the website and show you some of these products. So basically, it says the transaction will combine Aurora's leading Canadian recreational brands and Canadian and European medical market position with the leading U.S. hemp-derived CBD brand in retail stores. So one of the reasons why this is such an excellent acquisition is simply because Aurora was already looking to expand in the United States. And obviously the United States population is a lot bigger than Canada. So as you can see here, together with Reliva, Aurora is expected to be positioned as a meaningful player in the United States, the world's largest cannabinoid market. So, a lot of these Canadian companies need to find a foothold in the United States because the United States is just, larger GDP, more consumers, just more people. And we all know that Americans, like to buy things. So if you've got to have a foothold in the U.S. market, if you think about becoming a profitable company in the long term. So it says, together, Aurora and Reliva will partner to create an international cannabinoid leader that we believe can deliver robust revenue and profitable growth. We have taken the time necessary to carefully assess the company's entry into the U.S. market. We firmly believe that the combination with Reliva will create significant long-term value as Reliva provides us with options to grow in the hemp-derived CBD internationally. So guys, this is an awesome acquisition here, and I think will really help. So the CEO of Reliva said, we're excited to join Aurora's leading platforms. We combine our highly complementary businesses and brands to build an even stronger company with future international success. So guys, let's talk a little bit more about what will actually happen for Aurora shareholders. So basically what the company is going to do is they're basically just going to issue around $40 million in shares. So that means that our stakes will be diluted a tiny bit, but I think this is a really good acquisition for a couple of reasons. So as you can see here, the company generated positive EBITDA over the last 12 months, and the transaction should be adjusted basically within the next fiscal year. The company was debt free, and they don't require any expenditures or anything like that to actually acquire this company. They don't have to get a bunch of debt or anything like that. So one of the reasons why I think this is an awesome acquisition in general, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about Reliva is that as you can see here, the CBD opportunity is expected to be as large as 24 billion at retail in 2025. So guys, a $24 billion market by 2025, and we all know that a lot of these numbers could be underestimated. I think a lot of people are going to find CBD oil and just a huge boon for their overall health. If you guys follow football, Rob Gronkowski actually went on the record. He actually re-entered the NFL. He came back to the NFL this year to play with Tom Brady on the Tampa Bay Bucks. But actually, when he retired from the Patriots, he was going to start a CBD oil company. So he's a big fan. He's a Hall of Fame tight end, and he's a big fan of CBD products, guys. So let's just think that's just one celebrity endorsement right there. The power of these products, and lots of people use. So there are a lot of powerful properties to this CBD oil. So the most successful cannabis companies in the long term are going to have exposure to both markets. They're obviously going to have exposure to medicinal and recreational cannabis, but of course this CBD oil. So as you can see here, Reliva is ranked #1 in topicals and #2 in overall market share with their products in over 20,000 retail locations. It's the only CBD company in the 3 largest U.S. Wholesale distributors, and it positions Reliva at the forefront of the growing sports category, supporting Aurora's UFC partnerships. So that's what I was saying, guys. A lot of athletes and professional athletes, they swear by CBD oil. It helps them recover faster, helps alleviate pain, and it just helps them basically perform at a much higher level, where these guys are basically earning their money using their body. They're only going to be using supplements and things like that that help them achieve peak performance. So that most of these guys using these products are millionaires. Are obviously using these products because they work very well. So guys, let's talk a little bit more about Reliva itself, and let's check out their website. So you can actually go to their website. I'll put the link in the description, but it's basically Reliva CBD.com. And as you can see here, they have some pop-ups on the site. Okay, so now let's go through some of their products, guys, because perhaps some of you guys aren't. As you can see here, someone just recently purchased their gummies. So that's actually one of the things, I've probably been a candy connoisseur since I was a kid. So I like gummy products and stuff like that, but they have lots and lots of different things. So as you can see here, some of their best sellers is their CBD cream. So let's check out their #1 bestseller, CBD cream. So basically what this is uses CBD, the medicinal properties, and as you can see here, it is a CBD topical infused cream. Try and experience a tingling, cooling sensation. And see, guys, this is the type of stuff that Aurora needs to get involved in, because these types of products are products that you can find on the shelves of many stores, and it doesn't carry the same stigma that a lot of people might have when it comes to using cannabis either recreationally or medicinally. And this opens their product lineup to a whole new brand of customers. I think they're going to be huge billion-dollar businesses just created off of CBD products alone. I think you're going to see a lot of major corporations get involved in this. Companies like Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, Johnson and Johnson. The sky's the limit for these types of products, because it doesn't give you any of the elated effects as using cannabis traditionally, and it's topical, guys. So most of these products, you just either put them on your skin and stuff like that, and it's just even grandmothers can use stuff like this. So it's just really going to make a lot of money for the companies that embrace these new types of products. And this is something completely new. If you had told me 10 years ago there'd be CBD products being sold out here, based off of the cannabis plant, I would have thought that you were crazy. But time flies and things change so fast, and this is just an excellent acquisition. So as you can see there, they also have consumables, and these products have no THC. So that's what I was basically saying, guys. THC is the tetrahydrocannabinoid. That's like the main active ingredient. And cannabis and marijuana, that's the stuff that makes you feel, that certain way. But these products don't have any of this. So it's just it's just such a better, family-friendly, more kind of socially responsible product, I think, that will just appeal to a lot more people. And like I said, they have products for consumables like gummies, or topical products that you can put on your body, and even for pets, guys. So this is a massive, massive acquisition for Aurora Cannabis. I'm going to put the link in the description. You guys want to check out this company more. Okay, so now let's talk about where this stock is headed. So the stock is already up 25%, and the company, they valued the company at around $40 million. So I don't really see much information on the amount of revenue this company's doing, but the fact that they're in 20,000 retail locations, and the fact that these products are still on the fringe of legality, because there's just a lot of states that are, a lot of these products are not able to really sell, and there's still a tiny bit of a social stigma about these products as well. I think you're going to see a lot of things change over the next couple of years, but the fact that Aurora purchased this company means that there's a lot of long-term value here, guys. And for $40 million for a company that sells products that are basically super family friendly and even pet friendly, I think that this adds an immense value to the stock price. So this is one of the reasons why I like Aurora so much, guys. When I buy stocks, I'm not just looking, obviously I'm looking at a shareholder value and return like that, but I'm actually looking at the products themselves, because in order for your investment to grow, people are going to have to cough up their cash and purchase these products. So that's one of the reasons why I've been such a proponent of Aurora Cannabis. I think they have great products, guys. And when you're looking at the cannabis industry, a lot of companies aren't going to be around in the next 3 to 5 years. So we're looking for companies that sell quality products that consumers like. And Aurora checks that box off. So for you guys that have been patient and you continue to buy the stock as it continued to dip down, some of you guys are up. I know I got in at around $10 a share, and I'm more than happy on the progress that I've seen over the last 3 months. So I'll just continue to hold my shares, perhaps even add to my stake now, because I think this acquisition is a huge game changer. A lot of people that were saying bad things about Aurora Cannabis, this shows that the company is just like completely transformed, guys. It's really amazing how things can change in such a short period of time. But sometimes when companies have change in leadership, things get done. And that's what we really want to see Aurora do. We don't want to see them talk and make promises. We want to see action taken. An acquisition like this, in 20,000 stores for $40 million. Obviously, this is going to put a lot of long-term value to the stock. And the best thing is that it's a great sounding brand. Reliva, it's short, it's easy to pronounce, it's catchy. A lot of people will be looking for these products online and in stores, so they can develop a brand type of loyalty, and that all of the sales and things like that, since this company Reliva has no debt, it's just going to add and make Aurora's Cannabis shareholders more money. So guys, this is an excellent thing to see, and I think you just basically stay on track of this company and continue to watch it grow, guys. So for me, how does this change the stock price? Well, basically what we're waiting to see now is we want to see how this is going to affect sales. So Aurora Cannabis revenue had already been up, so it'd be really interesting to see how this kind of adds to top line revenue growth and adds to earnings, because if this company was earning positive earnings over the last 12 months, this should really help Aurora become a positive cash flow company by next year. So that's what we're looking for. So if Aurora Cannabis can start producing positive earnings per share, wow, we're going to see the stock price explode. So in my previous video, I thought there was a $30 target price. I still think that's a conservative estimate. That means we're halfway there. So this for me is a great time to buy. I'm basically looking to acquire anywhere between $10 to $20 a share. If you take a look at this, we just did the 1-for-12 split. So if you take a look at this, this would be a pre-split price. The stock price would be around like just over like $1.25 or so, guys. So remember, this stock was at around $10 pre-split until it followed down. So the stock is still pretty relatively cheap, and the company is just looking a lot more attractive right now, guys. So for me, I'm still holding my $30 future price target, and I'll be sure to update you guys on future videos if I change my price target right now. But for me, Aurora Cannabis is the strongest buy that it's been in a long time. Really excited to see how things go in the future. So that's it for now, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I post videos on the stock market every day, and I also cover plenty of other cannabis stocks that can make you a lot of money, guys, because this industry is still like 1 or 2 years old in terms of legality, and most of these companies are going to make you a fortune once they turn into teenagers. So you want to make sure that you're buying these shares and holding on for the long run. So that's it for until now, guys. Till next time, take care.